A day in my life. Hey everyone. Welcome back. Today, I'd like to take you along for a day in my life, the ups, the downs, and all the little moments in between. It's just a regular day, but sometimes, those regular days have a way of teaching us something. So let's dive right in. Morning routine. I start my day early, around 6:30 in the morning. The moment my alarm rings, I'm tempted to hit snooze. But I remind myself that a productive day begins with a strong start. I take a deep breath and stretch a little, trying to shake off that early morning sleepiness. I sit on the edge of my bed, feeling grateful for the quietness that morning brings. Slowly, I make my way to the bathroom, splashing some cold water on my face to wake up. You know, there's something refreshing about that first splash. It's like a signal to my body, saying, "Okay, it's time to get going." Next, I brush my teeth, and sometimes, I'll even play a song just to lift my mood a bit. By 7 o'clock, I'm ready for a simple morning workout. Just a few stretches or maybe a quick yoga session. I feel my muscles waking up, and it honestly feels amazing to give myself that time. I like to think of it as a way to thank my body, for supporting me through each day. Breakfast and planning the day. Once I'm done, I head to the kitchen to make breakfast. There's nothing fancy about it, but I like it that way. Today, it's oatmeal with some fresh berries and a sprinkle of nuts. I take my time, savoring each bite and enjoying the calm before the day picks up speed. As I eat, I like to plan out my day. I make a list of what I need to get done, and this little routine really keeps me focused. I mean, without it, I'd probably spend half my day wondering what to do next. Just writing it down helps me feel in control. I set small goals for myself, and sometimes, I even add a fun little reward, like, finish this task, and you can take a short walk later. It sounds simple, but these small promises make me look forward to the day. Starting work, mid-morning focus. By 8 o'clock, I settle into my workspace, my notebook on one side and a hot cup of tea on the other. There's something about that first sip of tea that feels like the official beginning of my day. It's like I'm telling myself, all right, it's go time. I usually start with something challenging, like working on my English skills or preparing lessons. If I'm practicing English, I might read an article or watch a video, trying to absorb as much as I can. Some days, it's exciting, but other days, let's just say it takes a little extra push to stay motivated. When I'm working on lessons, I focus on breaking down topics into simple, clear explanations. I imagine how my students will react and what questions they might ask. And honestly, it feels great to think about how these lessons could actually help someone learn. It gives me a sense of purpose. Mid-morning break. Around 10 o'clock, I take a short break. I make myself another cup of tea, or maybe just grab a piece of fruit. I like stepping away from the screen, stretching my legs, and looking out the window for a bit. Sometimes, I just let my mind wander, and I feel the tension melting away. These small breaks, they're like little resets, I check in with myself, thinking about how my morning is going. It might sound silly, but even a few minutes of quiet can make the next part of the day feel a lot lighter. Lunch and midday refresh. By 12:30, it's time for lunch. I really look forward to this part because it feels like a reward after a busy morning. Today, I'm making a fresh salad, lots of greens, a sprinkle of nuts, and maybe some grilled chicken if I feel like it. I enjoy putting my lunch together. It feels like I'm creating something special, just for me. After lunch, I take a short walk around my neighborhood. I love feeling the sun on my face and listening to the sounds around me. If I'm lucky, I'll spot a bird or two, and that always brings a smile. It's a small moment of peace and gratitude. These little moments remind me to appreciate the simple things in life. Afternoon work and creative time. When I get back, around 2 p.m., it's time to get back to work, but this part of the day is a little different. It's my creative time. This is when I focus on making content for my YouTube channel. I set up my camera, double-check the lighting, and prepare my notes. Recording videos is honestly one of my favorite parts of the day. I love thinking about ways to make English learning fun and relatable. I imagine the viewers who might watch, and I hope that my videos can bring a little confidence or motivation into their lives. Sometimes, the words flow easily, but other times, well, let's just say I end up recording the same line over and over. It's all part of the process, though, and I've learned to laugh at my little mistakes. Evening routine, winding down and dinner. Around 6 p.m., I start winding down from the day. I tidy up my workspace, put away my notebooks, and prepare for a relaxing evening. Tonight, I'm making a simple dinner, maybe pasta with a few vegetables and a light sauce. Cooking at the end of the day feels like a kind of therapy. I enjoy focusing on the sounds and smells in the kitchen. As we eat dinner, my family and I chat about our day. We laugh over small stories, share plans for tomorrow, and just enjoy each other's company. It's such a comforting way to end the day, and I feel grateful for these shared moments, quiet time and evening reflection. After dinner, I like to spend a little quiet time alone. I might listen to some soft music or read a book. Sometimes, I reflect on the day, thinking about the highlights and what I could improve tomorrow. There's something soothing about taking that time for myself. It helps me end the day on a positive note. I often write in my journal, noting down 3 things I'm thankful for. It could be as simple as a warm cup of tea or a friendly smile from a stranger. This little gratitude practice keeps me grounded and reminds me to appreciate the good in every day. Bedtime routine. By 9:30, I start getting ready for bed. I wash up, brush my teeth, and do a bit of stretching to release any leftover tension. As I lie down, I take a deep breath and let go of the day's worries. I visualize a relaxing scene, maybe a beach or a quiet forest, and let that calm wash over me. Before falling asleep, I set a small intention for tomorrow. It's usually something simple, like, be kind to yourself or stay positive. It's my way of ending the day with purpose, knowing I've done my best. By 10 p.m., I'm drifting off, ready to rest and recharge for a brand new day. And as I close my eyes, I feel a sense of peace, knowing that each day, no matter how small, brings its own special moments. Practice tips. 1. Use expressive language. Notice how I describe the feelings behind each activity. For example, I feel grateful for these shared moments, or it's like a signal to my body. These phrases add depth and emotion. 2. Slow down and emphasize key moments. When you practice speaking, take your time. Focus on key moments where you can add emotion, like enjoying breakfast or relaxing at the end of the day. 3. Practice with natural pauses. In your video, include short pauses between sentences or sections to let the story breathe. This gives a natural, conversational flow and adds to the emotional effect.